In his Easter message, the Borno State Governor, Babagana Zulum, called on the Christian community in the state and Nigerians to pray for Tinubu to succeed in administering the affairs of Nigeria. Also, the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Umo Eno, urged Nigerians not to be discouraged by the economic downturn the nation was facing, but to be hopeful of a better tomorrow. This was contained in his Easter broadcast in Uyo on Sunday, titled, "He arose that we may arise." He said the nation may be going through a period of trial and tribulation, but as Christ overcame death with victory at his resurrection, Nigeria too will overcome the economic challenges with growth and abundance. On his part, the Ogun State Governor, Prince Dakpo Abiodun, urged Nigerians to be hopeful of a better tomorrow and to have faith in the country's current leadership. He said Nigerians should reflect on the significance of the holy season and strive to emulate the teaching of love, compassion, and selflessness demonstrated by Jesus Christ. In Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu called on residents to be Christ-like by reducing the cost of commodities as the naira appreciates against the dollar. The naira depreciated to 1,800 naira per dollar in February. However, in recent weeks, following some sweeping reforms by the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), the naira launched an impressive rebound in March, appreciating by 26% to 1,300 naira per dollar. Advising Lagosians at the combined special prayer for Nigeria and President Bola Tinubu in commemoration of Easter and Ramadan celebrations in Ikeja, Sanwo-Olu said hardship would soon end. Also, the Delta State Governor, Sheriff Oborivore, urged Deltas and other Nigerians to show love to one another and be willing to make sacrifices for the nation's greater unity, peace, and progress. Oborivore, in his Easter message signed by his aide, Mr. Festus Asaba, on Sunday said Christians must reflect on the importance of Easter celebrations in their dealings, not only with other Christians but with people of other faiths and convictions. More so, the Ondo State Governor, Mr. Lucky Ayedatiwa, called on the people of the state to use the period of the celebration of the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ to show more love to one another. The Abia State Governor, Alex Oti, said in the quest to build an economical, vibrant state, the welfare of the citizens was uppermost in the mind of his administration and that no sacrifice was too big to improve the lives of the people. Oti, in his Easter message on Sunday titled, "To Live the Ideas of the Risen Christ," said whether it is in the rehabilitation and reconstruction of the long-abandoned road, reset of the healthcare delivery system, improved security of lives and property in various communities, or keeping to his promise of prompt and regular payment of salaries and pensions, his administration objectives is always clear: to improve the lot of the average person who lives or does business in Abia. Likewise, the Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, charged Christians not to lose hope amid the economic headwinds in the country. The governor, in his Easter message, said he heartily felicitates with Christian faithful as they commemorate the death and resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ. He said the people may have been stretched beyond limits occasioned by the high cost of living and other economic headwinds, but they must not lose hope. Working together in unity, they can overcome these challenges and place the country on the path of sustainable growth and development. In the same vein, Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State also urged Nigerians to emulate the virtues of self-sacrifice and love as exemplified by Christ. The Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, urged Christians across the country to use the Easter period to foster unity, compassion, and goodwill in their various communities and the country at large. This was according to the statement issued by his aide, Christian Aburime. Also, the Nigerian Southerners Senators Forum called on Nigerians in the spirit of Easter to embrace the values of unity, compassion, sacrifice, and solidarity. The forum also commended the courage of Tinubu and the leadership of the National Assembly led by His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio for their efforts in the national development. The forum, in a goodwill message jointly signed by the forum's chair, Senator Adetokunbo Abiru, and the publicity Asuko Ekpeyong, said Easter is a time of reflection, renewal, and rejoicing. Gifts Uwagbo reporting for BTV News.